Hey guys, Frazer Brookes here, coming to you live from Glasgow in Scotland. Literally just got here. So I apologise for the lighting and all that. I'm just going to try and sort it out now. Hope that's a little bit weird. Right, anyway. Hi guys, Frazer Brookes here, coming to you live from Glasgow in Scotland. I literally got here probably 3 minutes ago. I made a wrong turn and I was like, no, I'm not going to make it. And then when I checked in, I was like, hurry, quick. So for those of you who work at hotel receptions, I apologise for silly idiots like me who are like trying to get you to rush for me to check in as well. Guys, if you're listening in, let me know if you are if you're watching live. Let me know which city, state, country you're in and you're listening from. And if you're actually watching the replay right now, let me know that you're watching the replay by commenting "replay" in the comments below. And hi guys and girls who are all jumping on. So tonight, to be honest with you, this is the last night of the UK road tour that I've done. Completely goosed, tired, shattered. Today I've literally not stopped, and it took me just over 4 hours to drive from just south of Leeds all the way back up to Glasgow. And you know, to be honest with you, I have not done any notes. It's the first Facebook Live that I've done and I don't have any notes, so it's going to be a little bit different in a way. So the title of this live Scott, yes, £46.50. Before I go into that, Scott's just mentioned £46.50. I was in London last Saturday, right? And I had to drive into London. I was staying in Heathrow and I was going to meet a great group of friends in the middle of London. And I drove. So for those of you who don't know London or don't live in London, London's basically ridiculous, but there's no congestion charge on a Saturday night. And for those of you who do live in London, you will appreciate this story probably. So these guys, they'd rented a penthouse apartment for a private party in a hotel called the Westbury, which is right in the middle of Mayfair. And I'm driving all over the place to try and find a car parking space. And eventually I end up finding like a multi-story car park. I was parked up for about 3.5 hours. And the car parking ticket was £46.50. For those of you who are in Europe, that's like €52. For those of you in America, it's like probably like $60 for 3 hours, 3.5 hours of car park. So yeah, Mayfair is awesome, but I am not a massive fan of London anymore after that one. Hey, it doesn't matter how much money you make if you're spending that sort of money on car park, and eventually you're going to be broke. So right, here we go. Again, before I get into it as well, happy Halloween for those of you who are celebrating. It always makes me laugh, right? Because this is part of the training now. We're told as kids, the one thing we're told as kids is the following: don't buy anything from a stranger. Don't buy anything from a stranger. If a stranger offers you sweets, then scream as loud as you can, run the opposite direction, or kick him in the nuts. Right? That's what we're told. Yet Halloween, we're taught to go out the house and go to strangers' houses and ask them for sweets. It's a little bit contradicting, in my opinion. But I hope for those of you who are celebrating Halloween, obviously a lot of you guys won't be watching this live, simply because you will be entertaining your kids and having a good time with your family as well. And I wish you all the best and I hope you have a great time. Right, let's get into it. And again, this is not a dressing gown, it's a jumper. It's absolutely freezing. The further north I go, the colder it is. Like literally in London, I was wearing shorts and flip-flops, and now I'm in Scotland, I'm wearing, jumpers and vests and all sorts of stuff. All right, let's go. Okay. So the title of this Facebook Live is how to get everyone to join your opportunity. Now, if you want to know the secret, give us a load of wows as hard and as fast as you can right now. Before I give it, I've got to ask you to do something before I give you this magical secret of how to get everyone to join your business. Right? Okay, here we go. Right? Yeah, Billy, I've got to turn that green button off. But I appreciate you letting me know, mate. Right. So, how do you get everyone to join your opportunity? You can't. Oh, now watch the viewing numbers go down when everyone's like, oh, I thought I was going to learn it all. I thought he was going to give me all the magic formulas. Guys, you will get more people say no to you. You will get more people say no to you than you will say yes. It's just the way it goes. For every 10 people you talk to, most likely 9 will tell you to naff off. And 1 person might say, yeah, I want some more information. Maybe 100 people, maybe every 100 people you speak to, 95 people tell you no. 5 people say yes. Not everyone is going to join your opportunity. But there's 2 different types of people, okay? 2 different types. Number 1, there are those that you don't know. And number 2 is that there are those that you do know. That's it. You either know someone or you don't know someone. You don't kind of know someone. You either know them or you don't know them. So let's talk about the people that you don't know first. Those you don't know, okay? So the people that you don't know, what do you need to do? You need to get to know them. Surprise, surprise. If you don't know someone, get to know them. Now the intention has to be for the connection. When the intention is for the commission, you completely mess it all up. You'll mess it up. You just will. When the intention is for the commission, you'll mess it up. But when the intention is for the connection, in time... Oh, my phone's slipping here. I've literally got the most makeshift pop-up stand ever because I've literally had no time to prepare. But once you do get to know someone, you can then talk to them about your business. So how do you get to know someone? I might have mentioned this a few times before. But my dad, I nearly quit a number of times in my business, but there was one time where I was really, really, really close to quitting. And I walked into my dad's office and said, Dad, that's it. I'm done. I can't handle rejection. I can't handle people telling me no, it's a load of rubbish. I just can't handle this. I just cannot do it anymore. And he said, Frazer, okay, let's rob a bank. So I was 22. I didn't really have any money. And I was like, yeah, I reckon I could do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. So he said, what do you need to rob a bank? And I was like, shotgun, getaway car, a team. And he was like, no. What do you need? We need to find where the vault is. We need the blueprint of the bank. And most important of all, we need to know what's inside the vault. So we need to find the vault, but we need to give some research on what's in the vault. Because what's the point in robbing an empty bank, right? That would be a bit stupid. So he said the same applies in network marketing. You need to find out areas of people's lives to blueprint them so you know them well enough to be able to pitch them or to ask them if they'd be curious to figuring out some information or checking out some information on how they could get rid of the pain in their lives. Now, what I want you to do is I want you in the comments to write down whatever pain you might have in your life. Maybe you want to spend more time with your family. Maybe you want to buy a new car. Maybe you're sick and tired of paying bills. Maybe you've got massive credit card debts. Maybe you want to travel more. Maybe you're sick and tired of seeing your friends live the life of their dreams and you're not. What is it? What is it? Because here's the thing about this exercise. Every single person is different. Every single person is different. Someone says job, someone says free time, someone said family, someone said pension, someone said travel, someone said kids, someone said money, right? Now, what's the point in talking to someone about more freedom or more time when they have the time, they just don't have the money? What's the point in talking to someone who about more money when they've got the money, they just don't have the time? You have to find this all out. And when the intention is for the commission, you push them away because they're like, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it for me. It's all in it for them. But when the intention is for the connection, you find this stuff out. So I've got a four letter. Oh. Whoops. I've got. Oh dear. I'm literally just 2 seconds. No, it's gonna keep growing. Right, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Right. The viewing count went up after that one. Sorry about that one, guys. I don't have my tripod with me. Right, so no, that's going to be dangerous. Okay, sorry, guys. Right, so here's the trick. The 4-letter word is the word Ford. Okay, that's family. F for family. O for occupation. Can't believe that's happened. O for occupation. R for recreation, and D for dreams. Family, occupation, recreation, dreams. So I might ask you, like, hey, how many kids do you have? Like, are you married? Are you divorced? Asking someone if they're divorced is a little bit weird. Are you married? Are you in a relationship? Whatever it might be. If you mention that right away at the beginning, you are going to get called a creep, and most people will probably block you, because chances are some of you guys watching this, some of you girls watching this, you've probably asked for marriage. You've probably had marriage proposals, visa proposals, all sorts of stuff, right? Yeah, Carl. Yeah, a new camera stand. I absolutely, definitely need that. All I want for Christmas is a bloody camera stand, a tripod stand, one I can bring around. Anyway, so Ford, family. O is for occupation. So, hey, Bob, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a construction worker. Great, how long have you been doing that for? 25 years. 25 years, you must love it if you've been doing it for 25 years. No, mate, I hate my boss. So I'm making notes of this. Right? I'm making notes, right, here we go. He doesn't get to spend much time with his family. Bob doesn't like his boss. What about the recreation? So what do you do in your spare time? What is it you love to do? Oh, mate, I love to play golf. Love it. When was the last time you played golf? Oh, like 6 months ago. 6 months ago. So you love to do something that you don't actually get to do very often. Bob doesn't get to do what he loves to do. Interesting. That's a pain, in my opinion. And what's your dreams, mate? Like, what are your dreams? What's the end goal? What's the vision for your life? Like, how do you want to spend your retirement? Whatever. Well, I'd love to be able to take my entire family, all over Australia for 3 months without worrying about money and without worrying about time. Like, wow, that's an amazing goal. So have you got a vehicle to be able to do that? Have you got a plan for yourself to be able to do that? No, I don't. I've not really thought. Yeah, I've not really thought that far ahead. Bob doesn't have a plan. He's got a dream, but he can't execute it. So now I know this sort of information. Chances are, guys, that person is now no longer a stranger. They're now a friend. Now remember what I said before, that we're wired as kids not to buy from strangers. We're wired as kids not to buy from strangers. So people don't buy from strangers. However, people buy from friends. People buy from people they trust. People go to restaurants they know and being recommended. Okay? So you go and you can then talk to someone about your opportunity. So how do you do it? So a few days after, so remember the intention is the connection. So you want to make it very clear that the intention is always the connection. And then what you want to do is a few days later, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've always loved Monday and Tuesday the most, just because I can ask, how was your weekend? I could basically go to Bob and I can go on his profile and I could go over to see how many posts he's maybe made. And I would pretty much say to him, oh, Bob, maybe he's got a picture of little Billy, his son, little Billy. And little Billy's won a medal. So I go, hey, Bob, how was your weekend? Saw little Billy got a medal. That's absolutely awesome. I love that. And he goes, oh, yeah. Well, what did he get it for? Oh, yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, he won a swimming competition for his school. How amazing is that? I was like, oh, yeah, that's brilliant. And then I would literally just cut the nonsense and I go, Bob, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on how to spend more time with a family? Fire your boss. Do more of what you love to do. Travel to Australia with your whole family without having to worry about time and money. Basically entering in the pain points that I've found by getting to know him. Like if Bob was to tell me I had no money, hey Bob, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on how you can make some more money? If he told me he's got no time, hey Bob, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on how you can get more time? And then what's he gonna say? And you've all had this before. Either yes, very rare. Either no, happens a lot, but not as often as you think. Or the third one is depends what it is. Depends what it is. What do you say? If someone says yes, or it depends what it is, what do you say? First of all, if someone says no, what are you going to do? If someone says no to you, you're going to go, oh, you're stupid, you're an idiot. No, you're going to go, hey, that's absolutely fine, no worries whatsoever. Would it be okay if we catch up in the next few weeks? He's going to say yes. He's going to say yes. Now, if they say no or maybe, again, some of the girls, some of the people here are saying it because I've covered this on some of the road tour. You're going to say this simple thing. So if someone says no or maybe, you're going to go, hey, Bob, it's a visual thing. I would need to show you. It might sound a little bit dodgy, depending on it might sound a little bit dodgy, but hey, Bob, it's a visual thing. I would need to show you. When would be good for you to jump on a Zoom call? That's it. So I want you right now to actually write that in the comments, just so I know that you know exactly what to say. And all you have to do is, it's a visual thing. I need to show you. Now, I talk about this a lot, right? Creating curiosity instead of raising resistance. Create curiosity and don't raise resistance. Create curiosity and don't raise resistance. Now, curiosity, when you say to someone, it's a visual thing, I would need to show you, straight away, they're like, I wonder what it is. Yeah, but send me information. No, I need to show you. Oh, come on, just send me some information. I can't get on a call unless I get some information. All right, that's fine. I've been sworn not to show this to anyone unless I can actually visually show it to them. And then so straight away, the people are like, God, I wonder what this is, and they can't sleep at night because they want to know, they want to find out what it's all about. All right, so that's very, very important to understand. Not everyone will join your business. Not everyone will join your business. Very, very important. More than likely, 9 will say no and 1 might say yes. And that one might be a very close family member. It might be someone joining just to be the product. So you need to take the time, and everyone you meet, online and offline, take the time to actually get to know them. Take the time to find that point of pain, right? In a normal way. Now, if you feel like you don't want to talk to them about their family because you feel it's a bit creepy, then change the F to an L. So instead of forwarding someone, you lord someone. You lord someone, all right? So location, occupation, recreation, dreams, okay? It's very, very important. Now, once you get to know them, then you personally interact with them based on some posts that they've made. If they don't use Facebook a lot and they're not posting very much, then just find someone who does. Or if you WhatsApp them, send them a message on WhatsApp. Whatever it might be. Then ask them if they're curious. If they say eventually yes, you book the appointment. Now, on that appointment, on that Zoom call, and again, guys, let's just prove my dad, if he's watching, let's just prove him wrong. Give us a load of love hearts now if you love Skype more than Zoom. And give us a load of wows if you love Zoom more than Skype. Okay? So let's say, whilst you're doing that, let's say that you get someone to say, yeah, I'm open to that. Yeah, let's say you're open to that. Okay, actually a mixture today, Zooms and Skypes. Right, so let's say you get someone on a Zoom. What the heck do you say to them? Well, it's very different depending on different companies. And as you know, I teach people generically from many, many different companies. So you might have a physical presentation in a hotel. You might have a home meeting. You might have a live webinar. You might have a Facebook Live into a group. You might have a recorded presentation. Now, there's a high chance that your company has got a recorded presentation or an overview. If it doesn't, then you need to get with your upline, get with your crossline, get with your leaders, and just create one. Create one that's based on stories. And guys, if you are enjoying this so far, I really would appreciate it if you would share it. But if you do share it, make sure you comment shared in the comments so I can actually give you a shout out. And once the live is finished and I get some time, then I can actually come and thank you for sharing it, because it's a sharing business, guys, and if you care about the information, I would appreciate and respect if you share it, because for me to continue doing these, I need to see some sort of progression. If the numbers decrease, the number of comments decrease, the number of interaction decreases, then chances are I won't do these every single Tuesday. I need you guys to, I need you guys to help me out, all right, as much as you can. Okay, so with that being said, let's say you've got a video presentation. You're going to speak to them and say, hey, yeah, like, how was little Billy? You speak about some of the things you've spoke about. Maybe it's a football, maybe it's travel, maybe it's whatever. Fabienne, thanks for sharing. Andrew, thanks for sharing. And then you would literally say like, hey, right, okay, let's not waste any more time. Tracy, thanks for sharing. Eva, thanks for sharing. Now here you go, Anne. Thanks for sharing. All right, I'll comment. I'll comment later. Louise, thanks for sharing. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, listen. Instead of me walking you through it, I thought I would show it to you. Careful what you say. Now I'm going to send you a link to a 15-minute, 20-minute, 25-minute, 30-minute presentation. Okay? When would you have the time to review that information, the 25-minute video, like 25 minutes? Oh, I can't do it this week, but I could probably do it on Monday. Okay, great. On Monday, let me know and I will send you the link. Or if it's, I can do it tonight. Okay, I'm going to send you the link. Now, here is fundamental. I want you to write this down and make sure you understand this. And if you get to this point, which I'm about to tell you, again, go crazy on the wow emoji. You do not ever give information out to anyone until you have scheduled the follow-up call. So, I can watch that tonight. I could watch that video tonight at 8 p.m. Great. Well, it takes 25 minutes. I'm going to send you the link to the information on your Facebook into your Facebook inbox. Great. Now you'll be done at 25 past 8. I will call you, posture. I will call you at 8:30 tonight. Does that sound fair? The 4 magical words. Does that sound fair? You will pretty much always get a yes. The only time you will get a no from this, is when they can't at 8:30 because EastEnders is on, or Coronation Street's on, or their favourite soap's on, The Walking Dead's on, Game of Thrones is on, right? Does that sound fair? They go yes. Great. Now you know if you call them at 8:30 and they let you down, chances are they're not interested, or they'll message you to say like, oh, hey mate, I've not had a chance to see the information. It's a very, very, very structured process. Not scripted. Hey Amy, good to have you on here. Hope you're well. It's very structured process. It's not necessarily scripted, but it's structured. Very, very important. Now, if you actually go through this video and go from start to finish, obviously I've given a very, very basic overview there. But if you continually intend to connect instead of intend to get a commission, you will actually see your commissions go up and up and up and up. Your goal is to be connected properly with so many people. In fact, if you're watching this Facebook Live and you're new, then drop the word new in the comments, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this on replay, because it's important for me that if you're looking and watching and sharing and engaging in my stuff, that I would love to be able to connect with you. And again, I'm a generic network marketing coach, so I help people in their business, okay? So Luke, I look forward to being able to connect with you. Terry, look forward to connecting with you. And for those of you guys, JC, that's it. JC, nice to connect with you. And Luana, I hope I say your name right there, Luana and Gemma. Right, so it's very, very important. Now, this is even more important, what I'm about to tell you. Ashley, new, sort of. Janet, nice to see you here. Next Tuesday, I'm going to do a Facebook Live, and I'm going to announce something very, very special, especially for the European and Australian market. Okay? The European and Australian market, it's very, very, very special. So, Mike Old, hi, cheers, buddy. So, mark it down, 9 p.m. UK time, next Tuesday. Have no idea what date that's going to be. I think it might be the 6th or the 7th. It's probably the 7th. Make sure you are there, because what I'm about to announce will be the first of its kind. And yeah, I'm literally like super, super pumped about it. And also, guys, last but not least, if you want to take part in Dash for Cash, we start again on Monday, the 6th of November. All right, so what you have to do is you have to go to theninjanetworker.com/dash. That's DASH. All right, so /dash. Lucy, yeah, you do. You already know if you're in the Ninja Network, you'll already hear about it first there. Okay, So with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in Dash for Cash on Monday. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday for the big announcement, and obviously on Sunday we're going to go again on the questions and answers. All right. Thanks so much for taking part. So thanks so much for participating in tonight's Facebook Live. For those of you coming to Glasgow, look forward to seeing you literally in like an hour and a half or so, probably an hour. I need to get changed because I've got to get out my dressing gown. No, I'm just kidding. Right, guys, thanks so much. Appreciate it. And I'll see you all soon. All right. Bye-bye.